Hey everyone, Maestro here. I am the football enthusiast. Hope you are all doing well. Okay, so today's video, we're going to be talking about the maybe possibility, if there is any hope, in Arsenal perhaps making a comeback once again and possibly snatching the title back from Manchester City. Which is going to be going through my thoughts and if maybe it is possible, if it's feasible, and also if I think it will or will not happen. So this is kind of spurred on by the fact that yesterday I was going to make a post-match reaction to this match, but I thought it was kind of a simple match, went as we thought it would go, so I didn't bother, and now I'm making this video. But yes, yesterday Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. It's their first win since Arsenal's lost to City. It's their first one actually since they've hit poor form, from Liverpool to West Ham, Southampton. Those 3 draws, then they lost to City. They finally won after that form, and it's a 3-1 win against their London rivals, Chelsea. And there is a whole topic to talk about Chelsea and how bad they were, but that's for another time, and I've spoken about that a lot already. So yeah, this is about Arsenal. Listen, it was a great first half. It was a great performance for like 60 minutes, 70 minutes, I would say, 74 minutes. I did not enjoy how shaky at times they seemed in the last 15, and how I feel like they allowed Chelsea to come back into a bit more. The goal they conceded was also an issue, by the way. Issue with Zinchenko once again. Zinchenko is a class player in front of goal. Like, his attacking qualities are just exceptional, but there is an issue there with the defensive issues. But that's not what we're talking about. It's what we are talking about is if I think Arsenal can use this to spur on and possibly win the title. Now, firstly, we need to watch the Premier League table and look at it, read it, and understand what it says right now. And currently, Arsenal first, 34 games played, 78 points. City, 32 games played, 76 points. So City find themselves only 2 points behind Arsenal with 2 games in hand. Ultimately, if they just win one of those games in hand, they are now in front of Arsenal. So it's a very great position to be in if you're a City fan, and not so great if you're an Arsenal fan. City are, as they should be, the clear favourites, especially after that win against Arsenal. And also, Arsenal's win against Chelsea kind of seemed as just a pointless win, because ultimately City just seemingly won't slip up. Now let's talk about the possibility of that though. Could City slip up? And to see that, let's look at their fixtures. So they're actually playing today, so they could go back top today. But their fixtures for the rest of the season include West Ham at home, Leeds at home. There is a Champions League match, but that's not. They will just leave that for now. Everton away, Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Brentford away, and that's it. That is the rest of their Premier League matches for this season. And ultimately, what Arsenal need City to do here is to lose or draw. Lose and draw, or lose. If they draw and draw, they'll be tied, and well, they have a much better goal difference, so they'll win the league anyway. Arsenal need City in these games to lose 1 and to draw 1. Now, before we talk about the possibility of that, let's look at Arsenal's fixtures. They are as such. Only 4 more games left for Arsenal. Newcastle away, Brighton at home, Nottingham Forest away, Wolverhampton at home. Now, what Arsenal need to do, what they can do, all they can do, they cannot afford to slip up anymore. Not once. Nothing. They have to win against Newcastle, against Brighton, against Nottingham Forest, against Wolves. Now, with the way Arsenal have been this season, for the majority of, look all of this, the majority of this season, this is not a huge ask, but ultimately Newcastle are in fine form. And it's a very tough ground to go to. I believe only Liverpool were the only team to beat Newcastle at St. James's Park this season. Not even City could do it. So Arsenal need to do something that City couldn't. And that's a huge ask in itself. The rest of the games, Brighton are a fine team, of course, but they're at home, Arsenal. I expect to win. Forest, I expect to win. Wolves, I expect to win. I have no problem in seeing 3 wins out of these 3. The issue is the next fixture. The issue is Newcastle away. And like I said before, they cannot afford to slip up. So, but you know what? Let's just say that, just for the sake of this conversation, let's just to keep it going. Let's say Newcastle have a bad game and Arsenal are on point. Let's say Arsenal win this game. They win that game. They win that game. They win that game. They win all 4 games. They get 3, 6, 9, 12 points. They then finish on 90 points for the season. Like I said before, Arsenal need City to draw 1 and lose 1 minimum. Now, let's try and find the loss. Straight away, I'm looking right here. Brighton away. That's where you think most likely the loss will, if they do lose, it will come. Brighton away. It's the best team that they're playing left in the Premiership, and it's away from home. So that's something there. Let's find the draw. Maybe Everton, because Everton are fighting for their lives. So there's a possibility they are away from home once again. So that's possible. So there's your draw or loss. But here's the thing. I'm reaching here because I don't think they're going to draw against Everton. I think they'll beat Everton. And to be honest, I think this game might end in a draw. Brighton, I really do. But once again, that's not enough. And secondly, let's go back to Arsenal, because I was also dreaming about this Newcastle game. I think the best we can hope for is a draw here as well. So with that being said, I don't, like, it is possible. Everything is possible in football, but it's just not going to happen. There's no reason for Arsenal fans to hold out. I mean, sure, look, hope is a great thing, but also at times it kills you. It's the hope that kills you. You hear that a lot. And ultimately, I think Arsenal fans just need to, like myself, need to accept that we had a great run this season. It was fun, but ultimately, we kind of bottled it. Because losing against City is not an issue. It's the draws against Liverpool being 2-0 up, West Ham being 2-0 up, Southampton, who are the worst side in the league. Those were the issues. That's where our season died, not the City game. So, look, I showed you guys the fixtures, the possibility of maybe dropping points and Arsenal winning all their games, but ultimately, the reason why I think City are just have the title in the bag is because Arsenal, who need to be flawless, I don't think will be. I think they'll stumble here against Newcastle and maybe get a draw, maybe even a loss. City, who need to stumble twice, who even if Arsenal were to win all their games, City need to draw and lose. I don't see that happening in these fixtures. I think maybe a draw against Brighton, but I see them comfortably beating everyone else in the Premiership. So with that being said, it's a short video, but it's a video I just wanted to make just to get it out there. I don't think there's any realistic chance, I should say, of Arsenal getting the title back from City. It sucks seeing just how long Arsenal were in front for, but sometimes the table can lie until the final day of the season. The table usually never lies, but it only never lies on the final day. So ultimately, that's where we are. I do think City will take the title. Great run from Arsenal, but they've fallen short. And I'm going to make a video talking about how Arsenal should still be confident, and Arsenal fans should still very much have a vibrant look towards the future and what is to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys want to like, please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more so you guys can always keep up to date with what I'm doing. I'm also on Twitter, by the way, at the Maestro Style as well. You can go ahead and follow me on there. So yeah, that's the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, please take care of yourselves and have a great day.